Hey everyone, today we are going to do a nice, comfortable, seated practice. And we will start sitting on our mats in a gentle, comfortable cross-legged position. You can play with the cross of your legs. If you typically put a certain foot in front of the other, you could switch it up for today. Maybe settling in, moving a little bit side to side to allow those sit bones to ground onto the earth. You can grab a block or a book or a pillow or something if you'd like to sit on it and elevate those hips. And we'll meet in your seated position wherever that is today. You can place the hands down for grounding or open them up toward the sky to receive. Just beginning to feel your breath here, allowing the spine to elongate, crown of the head to rise toward the sky. And we'll take a few breaths together to start our practice. So exhale everything out, and then we'll inhale together, inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhaling 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more times. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. Inhale 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then just breathing on your own time, taking a few breaths in and out at your own pace. Maybe fluttering the eyes open. We'll find some movement. So we're going to start to inhale, roll forward as you arch the back. Exhale, pushing and rounding the spine. This is our Siri Om or Sufi grind. So just making whatever size circle works for you. Keeping the sit bones glued down to the earth. Remembering to breathe as you come forward. Exhaling back, inhaling forward. And you can take these movements as quickly or as slowly as you'd like today. Just allowing the spine to warm up. And then when you find yourself at the top again, go ahead and switch the direction of your circles. Remembering to inhale forward as you arch the back. Exhale, rounding back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. And notice how the side might be a little bit different. Keeping those sit bones grounded down. Easing into today's practice. Thanking yourself for being here today. And then do one more circle. And when you come back to the top of the long spine, find stillness. And take a moment to set your intention for today's practice. Why are you here? What would you like to take with you on and off the mat today? And on your next inhale, inhale the arms all the way up. Palms come together. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then exhaling the hands to third eye, middle of your forehead to seal your intention. Taking a few breaths here. And then exhaling everything down. going to do a few seated sun salutations. So on your next inhale, we're going to inhale the arms all the way up again. Palms come together, thumbs to cross. Look up towards those thumbs. Maybe find a small back bend, arching into the back. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhaling, the arms come wide, stretching up, fingers toward the sky. Look up at your thumbs, slight back bend. Exhale down. Again, inhaling up and exhaling down. Last time. Inhaling everything up. Hold that slight back bend for just a couple of seconds if you can. And then exhaling everything down. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and inhale both arms up again. And now we're going to keep the right arm up and exhale the left hand down. And then start to bend over our left side body. So you want to keep the spine long, bending in toward that left side body. Maybe you walk your fingers out a bit. Maybe you come down to your forearm if that's in your practice. Just remembering to spiral the heart open. Maybe looking up, keeping that right sit bone glued down. And just feeling this nice long stretch on the right side body. And then if you're on your forearm, you can start to walk those fingers back. And then inhale everything back up. Take a couple of breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to exhale the right arm down and bend over our right side body. So noticing how this side might be slightly different. Maybe walking those fingers out a bit. Maybe coming onto the forearm. Keeping that left sit bone glued down. Stretching the left arm long overhead. And just allowing yourself to be where you are. Feel this juicy, wonderful stretch here. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then from here, we're gonna take a forward seated fold. So I'm gonna switch my position so you can see me. So you'll stay where you are. And we're just gonna walk the fingertips forward, hinging at the hips. So you might be here. You might come a little bit further, stretching forward. If you have a block, you can place it beneath the forehead to rest. You can tent those fingertips for a deeper stretch, keeping the sit bones glued down. Just breathing, feeling this nice deep stretch. And then start to walk your fingertips toward the left side of your mat, maybe crossing the right hand, placing it on top of the left. Feel that stretch into the right side body. Just breathe. And walk your fingertips back to center. Find a breath here. And then walk them toward the right side of your mat. Left hand can come on top of right hand. Just feeling this nice release. And then walking your fingers back to center. And then inhale as you spider walk those fingers back towards your body, slowly rolling up, one vertebrae at a time. And take a couple breaths here. And we're going to come onto all fours briefly, and then tuck your toes together. Spread your knees about the distance of your mat and sit back on your heels. Walk those hands forward and come into a nice child's pose. Maybe your forehead or third eye comes to the mat. Maybe your chin does. Wherever you are, just breathe. And then begin to walk your fingers back. Gonna come up, bring the knees together for hero's pose. And just allow yourself to breathe for a couple moments here, keeping your spine long. You can tuck the toes if you want to feel a bit of a stretch in your feet. Just allowing yourself to release everything. And if you have your toes tucked, you can untuck them. Start to move your weight onto one side, onto the hip. Legs come to your side. And from here, we're going to step the left leg over the right, if you can. So you might look like this, or if you can't quite step over, you can just bring your left leg, bend that leg, and keep it on the outside of the right leg. We're just going to do a seated twist here. So wherever you are, place your left hand behind you. Inhale the right arm long. Exhale, bring it down and twist toward the back. And just taking some breaths here, remembering to keep the spine long. Inhaling as you lengthen. Exhale. See if you can twist a little further. And then coming back to center. We're going to do this on the other side. So again, you can step that left leg over the right, or you can keep it on the inside. I'll do it this variation for this side so you can see. And now we're going to take the right hand behind us, 10 fingers. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale as it comes to the right knee. And we find a nice twist. Keeping that spine long. Looking toward the back of the room. Inhaling as you stretch the spine. Exhale, twist. And then come forward once again. And stay where you are. We're going to keep the legs where they are and then push them out, elongating them. Maybe shaking the legs out a little bit. And we're going to have a moment of staff pose, so flex the feet. Bring your fingertips to your side, so it's kind of hard to keep them down, so you want to have a straight back, so you might need to tent those fingers, or you might place blocks beneath the fingers. Just engaging everything, flexed feet, engaged core, engaged thighs, and breathe. And then inhale the arms up. And as you exhale, hinge forward, wherever you can, keeping the back long, hinging only at the hips. And maybe you come here, here, maybe you're here. You can find a bend in your knees if that's helpful. Wherever you are, just allow yourself to be there, find your sweet spot, and just stretch for a moment. Remembering to keep those feet flexed, that's going to protect your hamstrings. And when you're ready, you can start to walk the hands back up. From here, we'll do a Jana's Sirsasana variation. So bend that left foot in, left leg in, right leg stays long. And you have two options here. So if you have tight hamstrings, you might want to take the first one. So you're going to come forward, walking your hands forward, 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 and just finding where is good for you, keeping the right sit bone glued down. Back stays long, foot flexed. And if you want something a little bit more of a deeper stretch, you can fold more of a deeper stretch. You can look toward this flexed foot, square your body along the foot, and then reach down toward the foot for a deeper hamstring stretch. So just take whichever of these two variations feels good for you today. And then inhaling, come out of it. And we'll switch sides. So the right foot's gonna come in. Left leg goes long. Same thing here. So if you wanna take the first one, just walk your hands forward. Flat back. Foot flexed. Or you can fold over the left leg. And you might do different variations on each side depending on how your body feels today. Just remembering to keep the back long, not collapsing into anything. And when you're ready, you can inhale, lifting the legs up. Bring your right foot long to meet the left. Bend your knees for a moment. You scoot your hips in. And we're gonna slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale your knees into chest. Give them a nice hug. Maybe you're rocking a little side to side. Getting that nice back massage. And just thanking yourself for taking even just a few minutes to give your body some love and self-care. And then when you're ready, you can stretch the legs out long in front of you. Hands come along by your sides, palms facing up, as you begin your Shavasana pose. Corpse pose, and our last pose for the day. And you can stay here for as long as you'd like, allowing yourself to relax into the pose. Just reminding yourself to be present, be aware. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.